This is the sight of 43,000 passionate fans packed inside Fenerbahçe's famous football stadium. Not unusual in itself, until you notice that there are no men here. A pitch invasion during a previous match resulted in the club being required to play behind closed doors, until the Turkish football authorities agreed to allow women and children under 12 to attend for free. On a hooligan-free night, there was no shortage of passion. The only difference off the pitch was the higher pitch of the voices supporting the team. In stark contrast, just a couple of hundred fans turned out a few days earlier to see the Turkish national team take on Spain in a UEFA European Championship qualifier. Entry was free and men were allowed to attend. The difference, this was a women's football match.
If this were the men's team playing Spain here right now, there would be riots. But we have to be realistic. These things change with time and are related to the demographics, social demographics of the country. We're trying to break into that.
Despite this discouraging scene, women's football in Turkey is actually booming. More and more schools are introducing the sport, resulting in more clubs and more leagues and higher technical standards. And next year Turkey will host a UEFA Under-18 European Championship tournament.
To tell you the truth, we've come a long way. As you know, in our country, we have trouble even getting our girls to school. Over the last couple of years, the Federation has opened football training camps for women. And by introducing the game at schools, with the help of the Education Ministry, we've increased our player pool for coming years. Football is football. It doesn't change. Women do, of course, have a different way of looking at things. They are a bit more emotional. It's harder to understand them when you have to treat them with more caution. Which is why I have to make women assistants, who are a bit more experienced than I am.
Making it all work on the pitch proved even more challenging, as Turkey came up against a talented Spanish side tipped as one of the tournament favourites. When Turkey eventually scored with a long-range shot, it took both our cameraman and the Spanish goalkeeper by surprise. You'll just have to take my word that it was the most spectacular goal of the game. Unfortunately, it was Turkey's only goal, while Spain took advantage of a series of defensive mistakes to reach a haul of 10 goals. The pain of battle, and there was plenty of that, was nothing compared to the pain of defeat. And despite the disappointment, the team captain remains a role model for thousands of Turkish girls.
I got started in the neighborhood, so I started with street football. Because when I was little, I didn't have female friends, and I had guy friends, and I grew up playing with them, which turned out to be a great advantage. The first problem is the family. They say, why is a girl playing football? Because football is seen as men's football. But first and foremost, it's women doing sports. There's no men or women. Families need to be more supportive. When it comes to female children, they always say the girl should stay at home, do the dishes, do the laundry. But I guess I'm a good example.